Welcome to episode 308 of the Geeks for the Win podcast, the tech and gaming podcast from thegeeksforthewin.com, where we cover all things geeky. I'm your host, William McDonald, and I'm joined with my co-host, Stuart.
Known across the internet as Casual Terror.
Alrighty, well, as we said right before we started the actual recording, Comic-Con's this weekend.
It's going on right now, yeah.
And we have a couple things that have popped out from Comic-Con.
Yes, we have.
Talk about later. But what have you been up to, though?
Wrong button. What have I been playing? Not really a whole lot. Been, of course, playing more Realm Royale.
Yes.
But I've been streaming those games I've been playing, so
Now you can properly be in the hype zone.
I can now be in the hype zone because I figured out why. As soon as the hype zone came to me, it went, nah, I'm out. It was because where I had my chat on that shows up on stream overlaid, and because when hype zone comes in, it comes in with a wall of text. It reached up to where the number of players was. And if it gets blocked for a second, the algorithm from Hype Zone will switch streams.
Typically, it's like 30 seconds, 30 to 40 seconds. It's like, oh, bye.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's what happened there.
Switched on me, it would work, and that frustrated you.
It did. And for a while there, I thought it was like, is it because terror's in my name? Like, what? Why? Who doesn't like me at Mixer? Ooh, why? Why don't they like me at Mixer? And then I found out that's what the problem was. So I've redone
for people not to like you. No.
Exactly.
We're little small fries.
Exactly. So I rearranged my overlay for basically it's going to be just that game, And actually, no, it's going to be for all battle royale games. It's going to be like that. So I now have a battle royale scene and a regular scene. So I've been doing that. I also streamed a little bit on Tuesday of World of Warcraft. The 8.0 patch came out, the pre-patch to the next expansion. Now there's a whole lot of stuff that's happened. They've redone how classes work, redone talent trees. All the numbers in the game have been squished down. Like, everybody's health is now less. They do less damage. But enemies have less health and do less damage too. Supposedly. Apparently there's some things, some bosses apparently that are still hitting too damn hard. So. But next week they'll do some prequel quests that'll continue. Half of it will come out next week, and the other half will come out the week after that. And then I want to say 2 weeks after that, the expansion launches. Oh. Yep, yeah, 2 weeks after that. So, getting ready for Battle of Azeroth, which, hey, if you watch my streams, that's what I will be streaming. I can guarantee it.
Alrighty.
What And I'll talk about another thing I've been doing the past 2 days later when we talk about news. Actually,
Okay.
what about you?
Uh, we played some PUBG.
We did play PUBG. I don't have a PUBG. We did. Yeah, and we did not do well.
Yeah, that new map, man, it plays so different.
It's faster.
Yeah, it's trying to be like Fortnite and these other ones that are, have smaller maps. And it's weird because, like I was saying, the map, if you look at the map, like you press M to pull up the map, it's the same size as the other maps. It's shown the same size, but
Right, but
so
it's
it looks like you have farther to go, but you really don't. Like, I think I overshot it a couple times because I was expecting it to be. I was looking at the big map, and you know, yeah, it's pretty interesting. We tried out some of the new weapons, and we didn't really like them.
nope.
Even though a lot of people are loving the new, I think the QBZ. That's what it is.
Yeah.
A lot of people are really loving that, but just give me an M4 and I'm good. I really like the M4, but we had a couple decent games, but I mean, nothing, you know, nothing like we used to. We used to get like, you know, second place, top 5, a bunch.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely out of practice. I've been, playing I have been playing too much Realm Royale, and it definitely shown because every time we were in the plane, I pressed tab to look at the
You were
map.
like, "Damn it, I pressed tab again."
And I said it. I said the first game I play, I go back to Realm Royale, I'm gonna press M for the map. And you know what? I did.
That's funny. Uh, but yeah, it PUBG is still, there you had some issues. I didn't have any in-game issues, but I had issues like loading out of the game,
Yeah,
like going back to the lobby. My game would freeze I think that happened twice,
yeah, two or three times.
two
Yeah.
or three times. Yeah, but yeah, it's fun, but I mean, man, I don't know what they need to really step it up. I mean, if they plan on trying to, recoup some of the lost players, bring people back because
We're gonna talk about them later again. Also,
I think I know what. Yeah, but it's interesting. It really is, and I guess yeah, we'll talk about them later. But what else? Fortnite new season, new challenges. They have some new. The new challenges came out today for week 2. Um, a lot of changes to lot more changes to the map. Like I talked about it last week. Only playing like I think I only got a chance to play like an hour or so of it. Um, there's a lot more changes, and it there's some real interesting stuff. Um, the golf carts they've added,
mm-hmm.
boy, I am good at taking out a squad with those golf carts.
Wait, when you're in
Um,
the golf cart or they're in the golf cart?
when they're in the golf cart. I have a clip. I have a clip where my friend and I are doing duos and we're sneaking around and we hear a golf cart and I'm hiding behind this little 4 foot 3 foot cliff thing and I'm just hiding looking. Oh, there they are. I pull out a clinger, which is a like a plunger grenade. It's a
Okay.
sticky grenade.
Klinger, I got it. Okay.
Yeah. And I throw it, lands straight on on their golf cart, and they're driving, and then it explodes. Of course, they get out, and then I'm like, oh, another one, another one. And those golf carts are so easy to hit with a grenade. And apparently, I heard from a friend that they have a bomb called the boogie bomb, where it makes you dance for like 3 or 4 seconds, I think.
You know what? I would have sworn that was already in the game.
No, it's been in the game for a little bit.
Okay.
But the apparently, if you throw it at a golf cart vehicle, it'll make anyone it hits get out of the cart instantly.
You know what?
And
As
then
it
they start
should,
dancing.
because if you're gonna dance, you can't be on a golf cart and dance.
Well, I mean, technically, you can dance when you're on the golf cart because you have you and the driver and then the passenger in the seats, and then you can have two people standing on the back, and they can dance in the back. How that works, I don't know, but
That's not golf. That's not golf safe. Trust me. I've I've been in plenty of golf carts when a dude is sitting in the back, all of a sudden messing around, all of a sudden people in the back fall off because they're standing up. Trust me.
yeah. Then did I talk about the riffs they added?
Yeah.
Yeah, those I've been using those a lot. Like those have those. It's gonna suck because Fortnite they add all kinds of things in the game that you start using. You start strategically using them, and then I mean, and they're just gonna go away. You know, either sometime this season or at the end of this season. It's just gonna go away, and then it's like, well, great. Now I have to learn how. I have to play this game a different style now. Like before, when the last season they had the meteor hit, and they had all these little consumables called hop rocks, and you were able to, you know, like you picked them up and you pretty much just like squeezed them and consumed them somehow. That's just the animation was just squeezing them. But and they gave you like for like 15 seconds at least, like you could jump really high, like you could
Okay.
bounce.
I remember you talking about that.
And that made that's like a big strategy. Like, okay, got a little bit to go for the circle. I'm just gonna finish up looting here, and I'll just grab some hop rocks and make up the distance, you know, stuff like that. You know, nothing major, but I mean it's strategy. It's definitely a strategy I got used to, and then it's like, oh crap, they don't have those anymore. But they have the rifts now, and I'm getting used to using the rifts. Like, you know, if I'm trying to dive and go somewhere and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be short. Oh, there's a rift. I'm gonna land in the rift and then fall right back from the sky, and then I can get to where I need to go. Stuff like that. So it's interesting. Like they the game is definitely they are definitely evolving the game. And it's like I say, there's different styles to play when they add these different elements and stuff. And um I'm enjoying it. Especially because like what was it? Not last night, the night before, I played with a squad and we won like 3 or 4 matches that night. I was like, hell yeah. A couple matches we had no business winning. Like we had and we even said that. We were like, oh my God, we won. How? We had no business winning that because like I think there was 2 matches where like we were pinched or whatever, and then the people ended up getting killed by the storm.
Okay.
Because they added a new element too. So when the circle gets so small, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like if it gets so small, like say, you know, can I find this? But okay, there's the white circle that's safe. When it gets to a certain you know smallness, the next circle it won't get smaller, it'll be part of the blue, and the circle will start to shift towards where that blue circle is. It's preventing people from just building a huge base where the circle
Okay.
is. I love that. I think that's
That
amazing.
sounds that sounds like a decent change.
And and that actually is what caused me to win one match, I think. Is that happening? But I mean that's the way to do it. You know, people were complaining, oh, it's just you get to the end and it's just people building giant structures, and whoever's in the circle when it ends, they win.
Right.
But no, they changed that, which it's fantastic. I really think that's a great move, and I think other battle royale games could maybe do that too, possibly.
It's an idea. How's it
Yeah.
going, Yella?
Hey, yeah. Um, which I guess we should also say we do stream this live on YouTube, right? YouTube, Twitch, and Mixer.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you want to watch us stream this live, be sure to follow us on Twitter. I'm at Geeky Williams, Stewart's at Casual Terror, or the main show is at the GeeksFTW. And we tweet it out, you know, and we typically have what, like 10, 15 minutes of like pre whatever before the actual show starts.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, so be sure to do that. But yeah, that's all I've been up to really. Haven't been playing too much stuff though. Not as much Fortnite. I've been catching up on like anime and stuff like that.
Worth it. Worth it.
Yeah, I'm getting back into anime. To, you know, binging quite a bit of anime. But I guess we can hit the news.
Sure. This could this could go on to kind of what I've also been doing. Uh, yeah, Yellow says that we suck at squads at Ram Royale, and hey, the three of us got second that one time, and we didn't even know we were second.
Yeah, I'm bad at
Uh,
that game. I'll admit it. I'm just not that good.
well, okay, here's something you can do. You could watch the Realm Royale Invitational. That's going on right now, actually. I was watching a little bit of today's stream before we went on. They're doing this. I don't know for how long. But like every Wednesday and Thursday, they're doing a Rome Royale tournament, and it's I thought it was $10,000, but it's $100,000
Oh wow.
tournament where the winner gets 50,000. And I like how they're doing this because what they do is they do golf score, where it's the lowest score that that's the winner. Which it takes your placement, that's your score, minus however many kills your team gets.
Oh,
So it not only rewards the person at the end, the team at the end, but people who get a lot of kills.
okay. That's interesting. Are they showing all of the games, all the matches on the
Yes,
stream? Okay. Fortnite had a tournament last weekend. They only showed
that's
4 out of 10.
that's also in my news too.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah. Um, they're also doing 10.
I mean,
And
it's a nice round number. Yeah.
yeah, but what they're doing that Fortnite's not didn't do was they actually have a spectator mode that they're using. Where the Fortnite stream was just showing people's streams who were in the tournament.
Okay.
And would every now and then go to a Excel sheet. So
Interesting.
this one it's doing better. They've had a couple technical hiccups, but nothing that kills the game like the lag fest that the Fortnite was.
Yeah, and that's a big prize for I get for a game like Realm Royale, which is nearly as big as PUBG or
Right.
Fortnite. But they are backed by what is it's high res, right?
Yes.
They have so much money.
Well, it's it's Keemstar that's putting it together.
I don't know what that is.
Keemstar, it's a guy.
Okay.
He used I remember a couple years ago he was absolutely hated by other streamers because he did a thing called Drama Alert, where he would basically make up fake shit between streamers to create drama.
I could see why people hated him. Yeah.
He was a fucking asshole. And I swore he was banned on Twitch. But apparently, nope, he's putting on tournaments and stuff. And I guess, yeah, it's also him and Call Shot. I don't know what Call Shot is. That's a company, I guess. They're the ones fronting the money, I guess.
That's weird.
I don't know. But yeah, they're doing a good job, and the casters are pretty good too. Something that the Fortnite tournament didn't have.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I didn't watch the Fortnite one, but I've heard quite a bit of bad stuff from it.
I heard that the stream was boring. The casters, because they were going to actual people's streams, they actually heard the people talking, and just the casters wouldn't talk,
I heard
and
the
they just
casters would just make jokes whenever like certain streamers got killed because of like terrible lag issues or something like that.
that's probably, yeah.
Which it's like can't have if you're gonna post a tournament like that, you gotta have, you gotta make sure lag's not an issue.
Right, yeah, got like lags on the issue, and don't point out the bugs. That's something that the Realm Royale casters aren't doing either. They're not pointing out the bugs, and there are bugs right now.
Which
Like
overall, Fortnite, their stuff they need to really get their connection issues fixed because there's it could be a lot better. Like I I've done everything I can to try to get my ping lowered, and I'll do a test on Xbox. My ping will be like it'll be pretty decent. It'll be like 20 something or whatever, but it'll be like 56, sometimes 70 in actual Fortnite. And I'm
right,
like,
but that may not be you.
ugh.
That's probably all on their end.
That's what I'm saying. They need to get because I know my connection's good. I'm hardwired. I've got. I even opened certain ports and stuff like that in my router. Spent some time figuring all that stuff out. Trying to just couldn't get that ping any lower. Like I spent a good at least a good hour like looking up YouTube videos trying to see about port forwarding and opening ports up and stuff like that. Trying to. Cause I'm just like up to 70. That's not good at all. Like
No, it's not great. No, yeah, casters should not be biased. That's definitely, and they're actually like some like the how this tournament is working is they're taking people that are top ranked in the game and also well-known streamers. So like your boy Imtashed was in yesterday's and today's tournament. And like Ninja was also in today's tournament too, as well as Shroud and some other big name streamers.
So the same old who are always in the tournaments are in these tournaments still. Like
No Doctor Disrespect.
it would be nice if they threw out like tournaments for like, that like normal people could enter.
Well,
It'd be nice. But
normal at okay. If you're a normal person and you want to get in these tournaments, be good at the game. Say get up in the leaderboards. So, but I mean, it's it's $50,000 on the line, so they don't want any kind of riffraff in there. They want somebody who's going to make good plays and not just hide the whole time. Again, Fortnite stream.
yeah, well that happened a lot in the first few PUBG streams.
Yeah, that did happen
last
in that
year.
one too.
What was it? The Gamescom Invitational that happened quite a bit. Where I think there was like teams hiding in the water.
Yeah, and there was that one guy who went all the way up to Spawn Island and just stayed there until he couldn't anymore, and then he came down, and his team ended up like 6th, just because he hid up at Spawn Island.
Yeah, it's definitely it's hard to do tournaments like these. It really is. Yes.
Yeah, and that's why I like the scoring system of this Realm Royale tournament, because it does it not only rewards the the person the team that gets the low score or the low placement, but also the one that gets the most kills. And it will reward you actually going out there and getting kills. You may get fifth place, but if you have 15 kills, you got negative 10.
Which doesn't seem right, but sure, okay.
Unless you play golf, then that's great. So yeah, I've been watching that. That's going on right now, actually. And actually keeping with battle royale games and PUBG. PUBG is going to open up custom games to the public.
Yeah, but
for a price.
Yes.
You have to pay for it.
What are you doing, PUBG? Like, what are you doing?
They're turning to the EA of the Realm Royale, of the battle royale games.
I mean, I had a blast playing PUBG, and I want to play more PUBG. I really do.
Right, and even though you pay for the game, they want to milk all the money they can out of you.
And what was it like? Oh, I got a crate. Oh crap! I can't open this crate.
Yeah.
Without paying more than the crate's actually worth.
Right, 100 times, because it was like a 30-cent,
3 cents,
a 3-cent crate, and the key is $2.50.
Which means wait, that's 3 cents, but I can only make 1 cent off of it if I sold it for 3 cents. Yeah.
Right, because Steam's got to take their cut.
Mm-hmm. And they actually have some Twitch Prime stuff they've been giving out.
Yeah, I've been picking up when I see them.
Non-tradable.
Of course they are.
I mean, that first set of stuff, well, you could sell.
Right, and if I hadn't opened them, they'd be worth a lot more if you sell them individually.
I don't get I don't get that, but okay. Anyways, yeah, it's crazy. It's I don't know. I'm getting the stuff, but I'm kind of sad that you can't sell them. Like,
Yeah, the custom. I stop, stop with the money grubbing.
yeah, like it's just there's been so much bad publicity for bad press for them because you've
Right,
had the season pass or the event pass where it was like, oh, initially I did the math and it turns out you have to play 6 to 8 hours a day every day to unlock everything.
right,
Or
and
okay, I just want to get the stuff from the free pass because I don't want to pay for it. Oh, great. I unlock these clothing items that have a 30-day expiration date.
well, that's not only in the free pass, but the one you pay for as well.
It's in the
Those
paid
have,
one?
yes, those have time limit. They all have time limits.
Wow.
You don't get to keep a damn thing.
Wow, that's bad. I figured
Yeah,
the pay ones you'd at
nope,
least get to
nope.
wow.
Because if you look, those also have the little clock thing on the little corner as well.
That's bad. That's really bad.
Yeah,
Cause like with Fortnite, the free stuff, you get to keep it.
yeah.
Paid stuff, you get to keep it. So same with Realm Royale, right?
Well, I mean, the free stuff you don't really get any much of anything.
Oh,
You
that's
get
true.
you get like 100 crowns every 10 levels, only up to level 30, and then you don't get anything after that.
I mean, that's the same with Fortnite. You only get up to like
But you can't do anything with the crowns. There's nothing to do with them.
nothing
Un, un,
yet.
unless you buy $10 worth of crowns, which is 900 crowns, then you can buy the battle pass with them.
I mean, nothing yet, but I'm assuming they're gonna have it to where you can, they're gonna bring out like emotes and stuff like that that you could just buy like Fortnite.
Probably.
It'd be dumb if they didn't, because look at Fortnite.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
making,
Really.
they've made over $1 billion just on, you know, the battle pass and the emotes and stuff, the microtransactions. $1 billion, and it's
Yeah.
just going
That's
up. Like
a lot
they're
of
just
money.
making more and more. Like past like 3 months, they've made 300 million each month. Like that's just ridiculous. Like we were saying, we thought 100 million for their tournament prize was crazy until we started seeing how much they're actually making.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah. Fortnite. It really is. It's a beast out there in the
it's
in
already
the battle
made
royale.
half of Minecraft.
It's half of Minecraft.
It's already made half of Minecraft. Yeah. So
And it took Minecraft a lot longer to to get there than Fortnite did.
and who knows, by the end of the year it could be 2 billion if it keeps on this trend of 300 million a month.
By the end of the year, nobody could be playing it anymore. It could
Uh,
nosedive so fast.
it could, but they seem to really be giving the audience what they want. They're doing a good job with,
Except Ninja. People love Ninja. And do you know what Ninja likes right now? Realm Royale.
I guess, yeah, but I don't know. I mean, you look at Mixer. There's not a lot of people streaming it.
No, you're right. And
Even the
not a
hype
lot,
zone, it's like, oh
a
my
whole and
god,
whole.
we're in the hype zone. Oh, but there's only like 20 people streaming this, so
Right. I'm in the hype zone, and there's 40 people left.
yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. It, I, it's I would just you'd think. I wonder if I wonder how many like how much bigger it is on Twitch. If it is bigger on Twitch than Mixer,
Well, there's a good way to find out.
because if maybe Mixer's the issue because Mixer's not as big as Twitch, you know? Because Realm Royale, it seems like there should be more people watching and streaming this, you know, playing this.
Well,
Then again, what was it? One
okay.
time we played and we saw the same people in a couple different matches.
Oh yeah, I've definitely seen, like, oh, I recognize that name. I definitely recognize that name. There's a lot more people streaming from Moria right now, by the way. And
on
I'm
on
I'm
Twitch.
not I'm not I'm not counting viewers, just because the tournament's going on, so that's a little inflated because you got Shroud and Forzen and Summit and Ninja all playing. So a little inflated right now, but there's a lot of people streaming it.
You think it could be because of the tournament?
Viewers, yes. Streamers, not so much.
I mean, I could see people like I'm going to stream this because there's a lot of people who are wanting to watch this. So when they get done with the tournament,
It's possible.
yeah,
It's
I mean
possible. And
that's smart strategy. But yeah,
yeah, so um, where's I going with this?
yeah, I enjoy all three of them. I really do. But as far as the company policies and stuff goes, PUBG, it's just disgusting. It really is.
Yeah,
Like I've bought in this game twice, and they're wanting me to, you know, oh, you need an event pass. Okay. I mean,
right. They're
and,
they're wanting more money out of us.
and it's like, okay, don't ask me to spend money on one platform when you can't even get it to run properly on your other platform.
Right.
Like,
And and not even, we haven't even checked out the mobile version of the game,
I mean, that's bots,
where
though, right?
you just play with bots because nobody else is playing mobile.
Yeah. I mean, I have no, I have no, drive to play the mobile version. But I wish they would at least add crossplay, you know?
No,
They've never
no,
even
with the way that, with things are between, you know no, they should. I mean,
why not?
the
Get an
Xbox
option.
version just got the muscle car
Yeah.
in um the desert map, Miramar.
Yeah, but I mean, make it an option. That'd be nice because I like to play my games on PC, but I'm forced to play certain stuff on Xbox because there's not crossplay. With Fortnite, I can play on PC with my Xbox friends.
I hope that Rome Royale is crossplay.
That would be amazing.
I hope, at least with Xbox and Switch,
Oh yeah,
because PlayStation is not going to be in there. But maybe because they can't get PlayStation, they may not even try. That could also be the case.
I hope they do crossplay. I really do. Yeah, just rip Sony, but no. I mean, they're making their money.
Yeah,
and that's the reason why they're not adding crossplay or allowing crossplay and stuff, is because they have no need. They feel like they have no need to, but they're by next console generation, things may switch because people remember, you know,
Right.
why
I mean,
why
right
am I
right
going to get a
now.
PlayStation when I can get either the new Xbox or a new Switch, and I can play with each other. We can play with each other on the other consoles and stuff like that.
Right. Right now, you know, Xbox is, they've got their multiplayer games. They're sticking with their multiplayer games. Sony is sticking with single player games. So they're kind
Yeah.
of going down their own paths.
And I mean, if so many people hadn't bought a PS4 already, then yeah, this might be hurting Sony. But they've already sold what, 80 million units?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not going to be that big of a hit for them, unfortunately. But next generation, that's where it's going to, kick in. Kind of
Yeah,
how like
I'm
PS2 to
I'm
PS3 was.
I'm definitely interested in seeing what happens within the next 2 years, where things go.
And I love those advertisements from Sony and Nintendo, or not Sony, but Microsoft and Nintendo, like the Minecraft
Yeah.
one where it's like we could play together, and then the tweets they did to each other,
Yeah,
and
that was good
like
too.
they're definitely, it. Then again, it is weird. I did jump into I jumped into a match or a game with a friend, and it's weird seeing the little Switch icon in Fortnite next to the player's name. It's kind of weird seeing that. I'm like, wait, what the hell? Oh, that's a Switch control. Okay, that's what that is.
That would
'Cause
be weird to see.
I mean, you know what the Xbox logo is and stuff like
Right.
that. So, I've never seen the little tiny Switch logo before like that. But yeah, uh,
Uh, my last thing I got, and it's something I've been trying to get you to do, just trying to get you to do. Just play WoW. Just try World of Warcraft out. And they even made it easier for people like you who have never played before. Right now, all the current content, you don't have to buy the battle chest anymore, which was like $20, which was like the base game and all the expansions up until the latest one. They got rid of that. It's gone. Now to play all the current content, all you need to do is subscribe. That's it. No more battle chests. Now they still want you to pay for the next expansion. But up until Legion, up until level 110, doesn't cost you anything other than a monthly fee or a yearly fee, depending on how you pay. They made it easier for you, Will.
hmm.
Come on.
I mean, easier for me to say no.
No, they made no. Come on. Play WoW with me.
I just
Now's a good time to join.
it's not my kind of game. Like, I just not my thing. Especially now, all these different battle royale games I'm loving, and more coming
Yeah, I'm
soon.
90% sure that WoW will add a battle royale type. Actually, no. You know what? They did. They totally did. Because in this latest patch, they got rid of PvP and PvE servers. There's now just normal server. They're now all PvE, and you can flag yourself for PvP, and you join your own separate kind of shard of the server, and you're only with other people who want to play PvP. And in that, you get more experience when you complete quests. You get, better loot, and every now and then there'll be an airdrop where you can go in and get loot.
Okay.
So they added Battle Royale to the whole world of World of Warcraft. Airdrops and all. So come on. Come join me.
I'm good. There's other games I need to actually be playing besides, the same stuff I play.
This is different. This is not like the stuff you play.
I got a list of games I need to get through.
I do as well. I do as well, but then I keep like, Rum Royale.
Like I really need to start playing through Kingdom Hearts again. I need to play through Bayonetta. I bought that like end of last year, I think, on PC. And I still haven't played it. I have it installed though, but I haven't played it yet. That's a game I'm like, I really want to play this. I really want to play this. I should play this. And I get invites to Fortnite or something like that, and I'm like, curse you. I am glad that I was talking to you about that Fear the Wolves game.
Yeah.
They actually pushed that back.
I saw that.
I was glad. I was really glad they did that because
you said they were not ready, and apparently a lot of other people agree, and they said okay.
Yeah, because I mean it was going to be early access, but you still want early access. You don't want just because it's early access doesn't mean it's an excuse for it to be bad.
Right, and actually that reminds me, and I forgot to put this in the news. Did you hear about the culling 2?
Oh yeah, they pulled that.
They pulled it completely because the culling was still considered in early access on Steam. So we were like, why are they putting out a sequel to a game that's not even done yet? And I was like, okay, fine. You called us on our money grabbing. So
well, that and it did poorly. Like nobody bought the second one.
And when they did, they were said it was really bad.
Yeah.
So they said, okay, we'll pull this off the shelves and work on the first one. So come play that one, please. Come buy it, please. Oh.
Yeah, that's a game I was always kind of like, yeah, maybe, but after all this, I'm like, no.
No.
I don't trust that company.
I don't either. That's it for me on news. What about you?
Let's see what I got. Rugrats. We grew up watching Rugrats.
Did.
Very fond moments of Rugrats. Looking back on Rugrats, boy, that show was a lot more mature than.
Yeah, there are a couple points like, yeah, a kid probably wouldn't have got that.
Rented a porno.
Porno, yeah. There's that one. That's a quite famous one. Yeah.
Like, I mean, when I saw an article one time, it's like Nickelodeon cartoons and how mature, like how really mature they really were, or the dark side, and I was just like, oh my god, that's right. Oh my god, like, turns out they're coming out with a new 26 episode season. Yeah, 26 episode season. I mean, I kind of was done with Rugrats when all growed up.
Yeah.
Like, when that, because not that great.
I watched a little bit of it, and at the time I was like, yeah, that'd be kind of cool to see the Rugrats growing up. Okay, I'm done with this now.
I mean, by the time that happened, I was kind of the age that they were. So, it, it was there's that teenage, preteen years. So it was like, yeah, kind of. But then at the same point, I was like, kind of getting out of cartoons at that point.
I never got out of cartoons.
I should say I was getting out of cartoons and getting into anime.
Okay.
That's what that was it junior high is when I really got into anime. Like big
Same.
time.
Same.
So and
Yeah.
boy,
I blame Toonami on that one.
I blame YouTube because back then the rules for YouTube weren't that strict. So everything was on YouTube. I watched all of Yu Yu
So
Hakusho on
that'd be
YouTube.
high school for you.
Yeah, I guess early high school.
Because I was thinking like, oh yeah, YouTube back when I was in high school. Oh wait, I didn't have YouTube in high school. Damn, it wasn't even out then. Because it didn't come out until 2006.
Was it 2000? I thought it was 2004.
No, it was 2006.
Okay. Huh. Well, it might have been.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was like,
it might have been ninth grade for me, which was junior high. I know ninth grade is like high school, but for us at that time, for some reason, it was junior high. And then like the the next year, like the year or no, was the year? It was like 2 years after, like my 11th grade year. That's when they made ninth grade part of high school here, and I'm like, really, like, really. But yeah, our school districts are weird here. But yeah, so
yeah, well, where I went to school, a lot of people considered sixth grade junior high. It was still elementary
yeah, that's
in mine,
same here.
and it was just seventh and eighth grade was middle school. We didn't even call it junior high. It was middle. It was middle school.
February 14th, 2005. So yeah,
Okay.
it was in between what we thought. So yeah, that would have been.
I swore 2006, but okay. So maybe I did have YouTube in high school.
That would have been. I think it was bought by Google in 2006. That's what it's saying.
Okay.
But yeah. So that's not. Yeah, that I think that's yeah, that is when I got real big into anime. It was like ninth grade. Like I said, I watched all of Yu Yu Hakusho on YouTube. It was great.
Now it's on Verve.
Yeah, and then what is it? I watched Inuyasha on Toonami. Watching that and a bunch of other stuff. But anyways, we're getting off topic. Then again, we always get off topic. But
Yeah.
Rugrats new series. Okay, interesting. I wonder how it's gonna be. Like, is it gonna pick up like Tommy and all them? And if so, like, how's that gonna work? Since we already saw
I
a
bet
glimpse
you.
into their future.
I bet you it's gonna be just a brand new thing. Forget what you know about Rugrats. This is our own new thing, kind of like what they did with the Powerpuff Girls. That went over so well.
Yeah, never watched that one.
Yeah, I watched a couple episodes. I'm like, well, this isn't even. This is bad. This is even Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah. And then the one thing that everyone has been asking for, live action Rugrats movie. Oh wait, no.
Have they?
Nobody asked for this. Nobody.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Nobody.
I made this joke earlier in the week when you brought this up. I already made Rugrats live action movies. They were called Baby Genius. There was 4 of them.
Was there 4 of them?
I think 3 or 4.
I thought there was two. Really? Four of them?
There was definitely more than two. I have only
Maybe two
seen
went to.
two of the.
Maybe two was in theater, and then the rest were straight to DVD. Maybe because I don't remember.
I would be surprised if any of them were in theater.
Wow. I gotta look this up. I'm interested.
It was definitely more than two. I've only seen two of them. Let's put it that way.
I think maybe I've seen one.
Oh wait, no, I did not see the second one.
Okay, they had one Baby Genius in 1999, and then they had one in 2013, one in 2014, and one in 2015. So, two Baby Geniuses
There was
2 was in 2004. Okay,
Yeah, I was gonna say 2004. Yeah.
so that was. Oh, it had Scott Baio in it. Ooh. uh, but yeah, I think I saw the first one, and that was it.
I owned the first one. It was one of those things like you get for Christmas or birthday. I was like, okay.
Because 2004, I was 15. I was definitely not watching Super Babies, Baby Geniuses 2. I was not watching that as a teenager.
No, I wasn't either. But now 99, I would have been 12.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But a live action Rugrats movie. We've always said Hollywood's run out of ideas.
this proves it.
This proves it. Like, why? Why? I mean, I could understand. See, when I saw this, I saw what was it? The headline was like, you know, Rug, uh, Rugrats relaunch set with Nickelodeon series and Paramount movie, and I'm like, oh, okay, I could see. They had those they had the movies, they had the Rugrats movie and the Rugrats Go to Paris.
You know what? I can almost see what this movie is going to be like. Rugrats, college years.
Oh God, yeah, because we all know
That would
college.
that would absolutely be something I would see.
What was it? A Goofy movie. They did that, right?
Yep.
Where Max went to college.
Yeah, that was the second one.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that. But
Pauly
yeah,
Shore.
God, that's right. What is it? Wow. But it's just why do this? Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess I could see a new a new show, but like a live action movie, it just doesn't make sense to me.
Nobody wants that.
I can guarantee I'm not seeing this. I will not see that.
I won't pay money to see that. Let's put it that way.
I'm at the point where I've seen it's like, okay, there's been movies like Batman v Superman, what, Justice League, stuff like that, Suicide Squad, that movies that I'm like, I know those, the Fantastic Four,
I noticed the theme there.
the Fantastic Four Fox, the like one, the newest one or whatever, and it's like, I know those are gonna be bad, and I still see them, and I'm like at the point where I'm like, I'm not gonna go see movies I know is gonna be bad. I'm just not.
Yeah.
In Justice League, I didn't even, I waited to see that, like, until I could see it in the comfort of my home, and didn't make it any
Now,
better.
will you watch Aquaman or Wonder Woman 2? Because the Wonder Woman movie was good.
It was all right, yeah. Comparatively, it was. Watching it a second time, I
it
noticed a
was
lot of different stuff, but yeah. Aquaman, ugh, I don't know. Honestly, I really don't. Because Aquaman was kind of good in Justice League, but was not. I'm was not as big of a fan as a lot of people seem to be. I think people were just like trying to jump on something good about that movie, where they were like, "Oh, Aquaman, he's not too bad. He's not terrible. It's Jason Momoa. We love Jason Momoa."
Right. People love Jason Momoa abs. They love him.
But dude, bro, Aquaman, I don't know. Like, I just don't know.
No, the Dude Bro Aquaman was the Aquaman TV show. The short-lived Aquaman TV show.
They only did a pilot for that, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a Dude Bro
And it ended
Aquaman.
up it was the dude who ended up being Arrow, Green Arrow in
Yeah.
Smallville.
Yep.
Which I found out the pilot came before he was Green Arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always thought it was afterwards for some reason.
Yella is absolutely disagreeing with us.
Oh man, he seems so dude bro to me compared to what Aquaman like is in the comics. Go away, Will. Okay. But yeah, we'll see how that movie is. I mean, DC, they're not putting out good stuff.
No,
And
not.
it's a shame too, because man,
and
I love
and
DC characters. I really do.
and we talked about this before, but they're definitely not helping with their new Titans show.
Oh, it looks so bad.
Oh my god, that trailer.
It looks so bad. Yeah. The DC Titans that's gonna be on what's it called? Their DC Universe
Universe. Yeah.
streaming service.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she agrees. It's
There
garbage.
you go. There you go. It does
Yeah.
look garbage. Yeah.
And we I think we were saying that it looks like it's like it's
That
confusing.
that was 100% Dick Grayson.
But it's Jason Todd. Like he's acting just like Jason Todd.
Yeah.
He's killing people. He's using guns. He's like, yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
Batman.
yeah, yeah. Look, the orange alien in a, yeah, okay, yeah. Starfire is it's the Streetwalker. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
She
yeah.
Yes, that's yeah, we said that the last time that's been brought up on this show that yeah, Starfire looks like a prostitute.
Yeah, and what I was saying was like this looks just like something like you look at there's a YouTube channel called Bat in the Sun where they do like kind of like death battles where it's like they've had like Winter Soldier versus Nightwing, stuff like that, and it's the same quality, but this is that's a YouTube channel, so it's impressive that you know you get that kind of quality and special effects from a YouTube channel. But
Right.
when this is something like DC, who's backed by Warner Brothers, who's putting this out to, you know, sell their new streaming service, this is supposed to be one of four, big selling points. There's the Harley Quinn animated show, the Swamp Thing. Like, isn't Swamp Thing supposed to be a show?
Yes.
And
Something
then Young
is going to be a
Justice
TV show.
season 3.
Which that I'm looking forward to.
That's what I'm definitely
I'm
looking
forward
forward
to
to Young Justice.
see how they fuck that up.
Oh, please don't. No.
I
But then again, the DC animated movies, they haven't been on par, or at least I haven't heard good things
they've
about the latest few.
They've gone down in quality.
Yeah. Wow, she going on a rant.
She is.
Yeah, I agree. And it's not like
I
you
mean,
can't choose a black actress,
right.
Because look at Gamora, Zoe Saldana. She's
I mean,
green, and
I'm not saying. I mean, if you read the comics, the current comics, Starfire is a little whorish. He really
yeah,
is.
yeah, kind of.
But she still does. Yeah.
Oh, you're
So.
good. Don't worry. But yeah, she's yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting from that, but like definitely not what we're getting.
No. Yeah. I wasn't. Yeah. Just change the look of Starfire. Just make her costume different, change her hair, and maybe we'll be good with her. That's all we got. That's all you gotta do. You don't have to change actresses. We're okay with that. Just change her look. Just change how she dresses and her hair. That's it.
Yeah. Yes. I don't know. I don't know if anything can save that show. Like I said, they're
No,
taking
I'm
Dick
not.
Grayson.
I'm not saying that's gonna change. That's gonna save the show, but that's gonna change how we feel about her.
Dick Grayson is one of like the most beloved characters, you know, in DC, and I mean he has such a huge fan following, especially since he became Nightwing, and they're making him out to be, like I said, Jason Todd, Red Hood, where he's killing people. You got that scene where he steps on the
Yeah,
person's neck and you hear it go crunch.
we're not saying that he can't have daddy issues, because I'm pretty sure that Dick Grayson does have daddy issues.
But the character's
But
acting just like
not
Jason
like
Todd. Just
that.
call him Jason Todd. Don't call him Dick Grayson. When you already have a character that is what
Also,
the character's acting like.
this is supposed to be the Teen Titans. Dude was an adult.
Oh yeah, easily.
Dude was a cop.
Easily in his 20s. Technically, it's called Titans.
Right, that's what I was going to say. That's what I said. This is supposed to be Teen Titans, but it is just called Titans.
Yeah, so it just does not look good. And I was excited about this when it was first announced. Way before
Right.
we ever saw anything,
You know what? This is actually probably why TNT dropped it.
Yeah, you have a good point.
It's probably why they dropped it. It's like, okay, we'll make our own streaming service. Hookers and blackjack. Forget the blackjack. I think I just killed Will.
That's probably the funniest thing you've said in like, oh, that's your funniest joke of the year, I think. Oh, it fits so well too.
It does.
Oh my god. Oh,
I
you
just
broke
killed
me
Will
for a second. Oh man. Oh, we're laughing, but I'm kind of like sad. Oh. But yeah, you made a comment like, "Oh, it's got angst like the CW." No, I would not compare this the CW stuff, because the CW stuff is watchable. This does not look that watchable.
Well, Yella said that she missed my awesome joke.
Oh.
What I meant by it looks angsty was the music and the just the overdub from Raven just was very emo and angsty and just like
If anything, they didn't make Raven like it seemed like she wasn't emo enough, in my opinion. She didn't
No,
seem
no,
dark
she
enough.
seemed very emo.
I mean, her character's supposed to, and what like her I I don't know. It just seems weird. Like her, it seems like you know it's Raven, but it's like she doesn't know who she is, or she like it's just it seems weird. You know, it seems like they're taking
It's
their own
it's
direction
it's
with these
it's
characters.
early Raven, so
Yeah. Oh yeah, I agree. I think the CW shows are
uh,
pretty good for the most part, except Supergirl. I can't
I
get into
watch them.
that.
I watch them. It's just there's definitely a formula to them that is very.
I gave Supergirl 2 seasons. No, can't get into that. I did see the new crossover is not going to have Legends of Tomorrow in it,
Oh really?
which I'm kind of sad because Legends of Tomorrow is really good. Like that latest season, really good. Have you caught up on the CW stuff yet, Stu?
I have not. No, I haven't really. I haven't had the time. You know, I'm starting to stream more, so that's I can't watch anything anymore.
Oh, you got to make time because that third season of Legends is really good stuff.
Yeah,
Like it it's probably my favorite season or my it was probably my favorite show out of all of them last year was Legends. And you
yeah,
know how
you
much I love Green Arrow.
yeah,
So, yeah, it was better than Arrow in my opinion. So, anyways, what else we got? We've got what a couple other trailers that have come out.
yeah, yeah.
Which
I
one
have
you want
a.
to tackle first?
Well, let's talk about Doctor Who because that's the first one we watched. So
It was like what 40 seconds, but then like
yeah, that,
10 or 15 seconds was like the end, like showing like click on this for more. So it was actually only like 30 seconds, really.
yeah.
So it was like they say trailer, but it was a teaser,
It
really,
it was another teaser, yeah. But this time we got voiceover with the new Doctor. So
with Jodie Whittaker as the Doctor. Yes,
right, yeah. And I it wasn't enough for me to have. So I was like, okay, I don't know anything yet.
it was a little weird that she was like, if I ask really nicely, would you be my best friend? Like that felt a little weird.
Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, each Doctor makes it their own.
That yeah, that's
So
true, but it just I don't know. It just and like you said, there wasn't enough for us to really get an opinion, but so that may not seem as out there once we see more, but just from that little thing, that's the thing that really stood out to me the most. I was like, okay, that's different, but okay. But I'm really interested in this, and I've was I know there's a lot of people who have like no, you can't make the Doctor a woman, but you know
no,
I'm
you
not
can
one of those
absolutely
people.
make the
I've
Doctor a
always
woman. Absolutely.
I I I wanted Haley Atwell to be the Doctor, but sadly we didn't get that, and
Oh yeah.
that was rumored for a little bit.
I
How
think she's
amazing would that have been?
I think she's too big and too well known.
How amazing would that have been? I
That
mean,
would have been all right.
what
It would have been okay.
she left Agent Carter to do that show where like it failed instantly.
Yeah.
It really wasn't that good of a show too. I watched like 2 episodes of it.
I don't watch any of it.
Yeah, just because I like Haley Atwell, so I was like, oh, I'll watch. And I'm like, no, this is another generic crime show. Like, just slightly different. Hmm, I'm good. We have too many. There's too many like generic crime shows out there.
Yeah, there is.
But Jodie Whittaker's good. I enjoyed her in Broadchurch.
I only watched a couple of episodes of it. I couldn't really get into it. So
Really, you never even watched the first season?
no.
Oh wow. Yeah, she was
Even
the
even with David Tennant, I can't get into it.
she was the mom of the kid who got killed.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, and that's not a spoiler because that's like happens in the first episode, and that's what the whole season's about. Is solve
that's what the whole show's about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and it even kind of goes on past the first season too, like that event happened, you know. But anyways, um, wait, she's gonna have 3 companions.
Looked like it.
That might be a little weird. That might be a little much. I don't know.
The Doctor's had 3 companions before. It's
That's
not
true,
been in this current iteration, but
has the Doctor had 3 companions when it's also been a new Doctor? Like that might be too many new characters to.
that probably won't be all at once. Those are probably all the companions that are gonna maybe in the first couple episodes they'll all join her, but
And we still don't have a release date.
it's July. It should be soon.
Like all we know is autumn. Like but yeah, I'm excited for more Doctor Who. We'll just have to wait though. The next thing we saw was the Dragon Ball Super movie trailer.
Yeah.
Which it's
The
Brawly.
Brawly movie.
Yeah,
I was so hoping it was going to be another Saiyan other than Brawly.
Yeah, I didn't even think of Brawly. Like when we saw that first little teaser video, you know,
Yeah.
I never thought Brawly. Like I was like, oh, you know, the ancient whatever, you know, the first Super Saiyan God. That's what we all thought it was gonna be. Like,
Yeah, that's what we were hoping it would be.
yeah, that was like the rumor or whatnot, and But I mean, this trailer was kind of like a roller coaster for me. There were parts where I was like, okay, and then oh, that looks kind of cool because they really they really show like how scary powerful Brawly is in this trailer.
Absolutely.
They do a good job of emphasizing that.
Like normal ass Brawly was fighting Super Saiyan Blue Goku and holding his own.
Yeah. So that's
oh shit when he goes his version of Super Saiyan, they're dead.
And what was it? When he attacks Vegeta at first, I really liked that you saw Vegeta kind of smile a bit.
It was very in character. Just all of a sudden, just
yeah,
this is a Saiyan. He doesn't know how powerful we are because we're the most powerful beings in all the universes because we just won the tournament of power.
Yeah, or I'm excited about fighting someone new, you know, or you know, just
which hey makes me think, and I really hope this is explained in the freaking movie, why he was not in the tournament of power.
Well, they stated they stated, oh, he's learning how to fight, or he's learning as he fights. So maybe he's like, you know, I don't know, not, and maybe he wasn't like well known in the universe then, or
how could the god of destruction not know who that was?
yeah, I don't know.
Like, or no, at least not maybe not Beerus, but at least you know, at least Whis.
Yeah.
At least
I don't know, but
At least he should have been able to keep tabs on something like that.
It's kind of reminded me of that line in Battle of the Gods where it's like, oh, it's almost like he's training him. You know,
Yeah.
it's kind of like a nod to that, I think. But some of the art style,
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the new art.
I don't know. There were some clips where there's some like clip where it would go to a different scene and it'd be like, oh, what the heck, you know? Like I guess like it looked one part it looked like it was showing like in the past. It looked really out of place. But I don't know. It's we've seen Brawly before, and I'm kind of upset that this is going to be Brawly again. I was
Yeah.
hoping we'd get a new character because we've had Brawly what, twice, 3 times. I can't remember.
Yeah.
We even had female Brawly.
Good. Which I really hope that they bring up her again. Like not really like mention her. Like, oh, this is very similar to when you know when Kale went Super Saiyan.
Yeah, Kale was the redemption of Brawly because Brawly was a lot of people didn't like Brawly,
Yeah.
and overall, like looking back at it, yeah, Brawly wasn't done too well in those movies. But like Kale was the redemption. I liked Kale. Kale was great. And then it's like,
Yeah.
oh well, we're gonna give you actual Brawly now, and that kind of feels like it's taking away from Kale.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, which is like you introduced, not only one but two female Saiyans, and now you're gonna take away from one of them because you're gonna add this, when you could have just, I don't know. And it's crazy because in the anime Dragon Ball Heroes that they're doing right now,
Mm-hmm.
that Saiyan looks crazy cool. That evil Saiyan.
Yeah, I haven't seen episode 2 yet, but
Yeah,
from
you
what
need
I
to see
know
that, though.
of the Masked Saiyan, I know who it is.
His name is, I think, Cumber. Is it Cucumber?
It's not Bardock, because that's what it was in the Xenoverse 2. The Masked Saiyan, which he looked exactly the same, was Bardock.
Pretty sure they called him Cumber, as in cucumber. Just
Right.
vegetables. They have to be vegetables.
I mean, that's why my Saiyan in the Xenoverse games was Sage, which is both a real name and fits in the Saiyan line.
Yeah, but it's gonna be interesting. This we're not. This is coming out what, December?
Yeah.
In Japan, but the end of the trailer said January, and this was a dub trailer, so we're not gonna have to wait that long for it,
Excellent.
which is excellent because unfortunately we've always had to wait so long for us to get the US version.
We didn't have to wait that long for Battle of the Gods or Revenge of F, though. Maybe 3 months.
Was it that short?
I want to say it wasn't that long.
Huh. I thought it was. Are you looking it up, or?
I am.
Okay. But I mean, this is like 1 month. I mean, that's crazy. Especially when like what, the show is only halfway through now.
Yeah. See, Japan. Give me a date. Oh. December 13. When did it come out? US. I'm sorry, no, it came out March of 13 in Japan. And oh no, wow. I was wrong. August of 2014. US. It was over a year.
Yeah. See, I thought so. Yeah. So a month. We only have to wait a month. That's great. You know.
Right. Oh, right. It was Resurrection F, not Revenge of F. Or Revenge F, yeah. Resurrection F.
Yeah. But I'm gonna go see it. There's no doubt about that. What
When
was
I,
that
when I
face
look
for?
up when I looked up the release date for that one, Google just auto like, here's a release date in Brazil. Why are you giving me that release
Okay.
date?
That's definitely different. But yeah, Dragon Ball Z. I'm always gonna go see something Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's still like one of the my top favorite animes of all time, just because it's had such an impact, and because
Okay.
like I've dedicated so many hours to watching
Right. Yeah.
between Dragon Ball Z, GT, which yeah, and Super, and then all the mini games I've played in the past. What now? What were you gonna say?
No, I wasn't gonna say. I changed my mind.
Okay.
Not gonna say it.
Yeah, but not a lot. I haven't seen a lot come from Comic Con yet. I mean, as we've been talking, maybe there's been new stuff. Probably. Um,
Okay. For Resurrection F, it was April to August. That was the gap. But for that one.
okay, so they got better. If they did get better, unless it's like April one year to August another year.
Nope. Same year.
Okay, okay, yeah, they got better then. Kind of looked at stuff. I haven't seen. Okay, nothing on my Twitter feed yet of like new Comic Con news, but Comic Con started today, so next week we'll probably have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, because most of the trailers that are shown at Comic Con come out on the weekends to the public.
If at
So
all. I mean, because
right.
look at last year with Infinity War, that trailer. Like, I don't think we ever got that trailer
Probably not.
because from what I heard, like that was that trailer showed Thanos throwing like the moon, and we didn't get that in any trailer. They saved that for the movie.
Well, I mean, this time Marvel isn't even there. So
Yeah, I was about to. Yeah, that's true. Uh, and you know what? We still don't even have a name for the next Marvel Avengers movie.
Avengers The Return.
I've heard rumors that it might be end game because he does. Because what is it? Doctor Strange does say we're in the end game now.
That's not bad. You know.
Like I didn't come up with that. I've heard people say that. So I'm not smart enough to think of stuff like that. But was it the? It comes out this month, I think. I think the digital, you can buy it digital at the end
Oh,
of the month, and then beginning of next month it's on Blu-ray, which is a pretty quick turnaround.
yeah.
Like they're turning the theater to home release really quick. I remember it used to be like what, like 6 months.
Yeah.
It used to take forever for it to come out, but yeah.
Yeah, now it's 3 months usually.
Yeah, so that's good. I'm looking forward to being able to watch that, watch that again, and any deleted scenes and stuff like that.
That reminds me, has Ready Player One come out yet?
It's on digital, I know that. I
Okay.
don't I know that for a fact. I actually saw the Google Play stores like, oh, get any rental for $1.99. I was like, I could use this. I could use this and rent Ready Player One again because I want to watch that again.
Oh, next Tuesday.
That was really good. I really enjoyed Ready Player One.
I want to pause. I want to be able to pause and look at all the stuff in the background.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because I know I missed a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Comes out on Blu-ray next week.
oh, that's awesome.
So,
I made it through Amazon Prime Day without buying anything,
me too.
even though there was a lot of great deals. Like there were some really good deals on stuff.
Actually, I say that, but yet looking through to see if like any like last minute news, I'm like, here's Amazon's Philip Hue Prime Day deals. Well, I've got a Philip Hue. Oh, let's see.
Do they still have deals going on now?
This was Tuesday. This was old.
Yeah, I thought it was over with. But I saw like they had like 200 gig micro SD cards for like $40. That's crazy.
Uh, I really need to save my money. One, for a new car. That's definitely needed, and two, for CPU and motherboard and RAM, because that
Yeah.
is definitely needed. But yet I'm like, yeah, here I am looking at like, oh, I need a new monitor too. I want uh, a high refresh rate monitor so I can
Ooh, like
go
a 144 hertz.
egg 144.
Oh, it's
I'm
so
looking at.
nice.
I'm
I
looking
love
at
I love having a 144 hertz monitor. Oh, it's so good.
maybe one with G-Sync. I've heard it's really good.
Yeah, there's some. Yeah, I've heard G Sync's good, but I've heard it's not. Like if it is a high refresh, like 144 hertz, then G Sync doesn't necessarily. There's something that like it doesn't necessarily like is needed or something. I was reading some article about it, but the G Sync's it's weird. It's a weird technology, but I do hear good things about it. And then what AMD has their like free sync.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a 32-inch 144 hertz with G-Sync, only for $700.
Ooh. Yeah. I mean,
Oh,
I guess.
I bet I better act fast. There's 16 left.
I mean, one without G Sync you could probably get for $200.
Yeah, that's
Maybe not 32 inches. That's that's a big monitor.
that. Yeah, that
That's
is that is kind of big.
But I think I paid what? I think I paid like how much did I pay for mine? I paid like two something for mine, I think. Let me look this up real quick. UA order history. This is a fascinating podcast.
Absolutely, us shopping.
Well, for me, I'm looking up my past orders just to see how much I paid.
Oh, this monitor here, I can save I can save $8 using Honey.
Ooh, nice.
But I recommend Honey, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Download Honey. Oh my god, that is great. I've saved money on pizza. Every Amazon order that I've purchased lately, I've gotten something off. It's free. Honey is great.
Yeah, it's a great little add-on. Just click a button on your browser and bam, it
Yeah.
goes through all kinds of stuff and save you some kind of money. Or it'll be like, oh no, there's no coupon, so you'll have the best deal. So don't feel bad.
Right.
I paid $264 for my 24-inch Asus 144 hertz monitor. That was back in 2014.
You know what? Doesn't look like they've really changed in price. About the same price now.
It looks great though. I definitely noticed the difference though. Like, do you get people who aren't PC gamers who will be like, oh, refresh rates, oh, 60 frames or more, who cares? You once you get used to it, and then you go to something that's 60 or under 60, when you're used to like 100, it makes a difference.
Oh, there was a video that I saw. It was of a concept. It was a proof of concept monitor. But it was insane. It was a 4K monitor with a high refresh rate with G-Sync.
Oh wow, $4,000.
Trying to see. No, like.
Unless you want to be risky and go with those like Korean monitors, you can get some good deals on Korean monitors that like beefy in specs. I've heard.
Yeah, you say that. Here's the video here. Cheap Korean 144 hertz gaming monitor.
Like I saw like Linus Tech Tips.
No, yeah, this is what
Yeah.
it was on Linus Tech Tips.
Yeah.
It was a 240 hertz gaming monitor. That's what it was.
Which I mean, if I wasn't satisfied with my monitors as it, and I need a new monitor, I might research into some of those because one of his videos, it was what didn't seem that bad.
There are some times I'm like, I just get lost in just his videos. Like I'll just watch just a bunch of Linus Tech Tip videos.
Yeah, he had one where it was like recently he got a 500 gig micro SD card and he put it in a phone to try to see if he could use it as a external game drive for like Steam library.
It was an SD card. It was a
micro SD.
It was an M.2.
No, I'm saying this was this week, I think. He got a micro SD card, 500 gig from this one company that he had like never really heard of, and he put it in a phone.
phone. Okay, yeah, here it is. Using a 512 game drive, we failed.
Yeah, yeah. Didn't work. But yeah, the M.2 one he made into a flash drive.
Well, there was one where he used an M.2 as a Steam accelerator. Because, like, if you play games on your computer, the game is saved to the RAM. But when you restart your computer, the RAM is wiped. So that means when you start the game again, it's going to be a little slower to load. This, he proved you could use an M.2 as a way to save the load times when you restart your computer.
Oh, okay.
And it actually became faster than just loading just straight off an SSD on continuous loads.
He did one where he put an M.2 in like an enclosure that turned into a flash drive.
I can see that. I mean, it's about that size. Why not?
But yeah, he does a lot of crazy stuff. He's, I enjoyed the videos. But anyways, we're talking about other people doing stuff. So I think it might be time to wrap up the show.
Probably.
Be sure to check out our website, thegeeksftw.com. There's links to, Twitter, YouTube, Mixer, Facebook, all that stuff. So just check that out. Be sure to check out at the GeeksFTW, at Casual Terror, and at Geeky William for whenever we stream, and whether it's our streaming gaming stuff or if it's our live recording of the episode. You can jump in and type in the chat and give us your opinions, and maybe you have an opinion we haven't thought of that we can be like, right. Oh, look at that, I didn't think of that. Stuart, do you see that? Yeah. Well, we definitely encourage chat participation.
Absolutely.
But with that, this has been episode 308, and we will see you next time.
Bye. It always makes me nervous whenever I press stop on this recording. It always says, error, cannot open file.
That would make me nervous as well.
But nope, I can open up an Audacity and it takes only 30 minutes to load the file.
Oh, wow.
Now, granted, like today's episode, it's a 5 gig file. Honestly, that could be why it takes so long to edit these podcasts for me. Because they're such large files.
I have 2 of these monitors, but I only see one in my order history. That's weird.
Maybe they didn't charge you for the second one.
Oh, I know they charged me. I didn't buy them at the same time, though. Thing.
Okay, YouTube is starting to make me mad.
Oh, really? What?
Yeah, because with their little notifications. I don't have a single one. I never turned a single notification on any of the channels that I follow. Then one day, they're all on.
Oh, that's
So I
not
get
good.
so I get notifications every time a channel uploads their uploaded video. And I even have notifications, activity on other channels. That's not clicked. That's not a checked box.
Yeah, I could see where that'd be bad.
Yet I still get them.
Oh, these all system Gokus, they're not big downloads. I like that.
No, they're like 40-minute episodes.
I mean, like the actual file, like they lowered the quality. They're not like, oh, we're gonna make it 256 kilobits per second, or some stupid shit like that. It's like a podcast. It doesn't need to be like, an hour long show be, 100 and something megabytes
Yeah.
download. That's stupid. Hate when certain, because when I edit the show and export it, did I I didn't do like super high, I lowered it down to 128, I think. I can't remember.
I actually keep it at 144. That's what I record at. I just keep it.
Okay, but yeah, it's not like 200 and something where it's like
No.
makes it a ridiculous, really big download file. And see, I have them all downloaded in that short time of me talking.
See, when we started the show, they were on round 3 of 10. Now they're on round 8 of 10.
Oh, that Michael Rosenbaum podcast I told you about. He's
Uh
had
huh.
some really good guests. Like he had James Gunn on,
Cool.
and this most recent he had Karen Gillan.
Excellent.
Yeah, definitely. It was very interesting to the Karen Gillan one. 'Cause
I will.
I don't think I ever really saw like interviews or anything about her, like, you know, like any behind the scenes about her. So I really didn't know what kind of personality she had. But yeah, that's my newest
Trying to
podcast
think.
that I really liked. He had Chris Hardwick on right before the fiasco happened,
Right.
which I don't know what to think about that.
I don't. From everybody else says it's not true. That one person says, is making the claims, says so.
It's like ruining his career though.
I don't want to believe it's true,
I
but
don't either. Yeah, but he's not.
honestly, I don't know. I don't know.
He, he was supposed to host a bunch of panels at Comic Con. He's no longer doing that. He got replaced on his like Talking Dead and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. Like it's hitting him hard
Right, and he's no longer listed. Uh,
as part of Nerdist.
well, he sold Nerdist a while back.
Oh, did he? I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
I want to say like 4 years ago.
Really? Wow. So what? Like the Nerdist podcast isn't him, or
I don't know. Yeah, Legendary buys Nerdist Industries, but will continue to be run by founder Chris Hardwick.
They came out and they were like, "Oh, he has not been a part of this for 2 years," and blah blah blah. Like when those claims happen,
Yeah,
and
he probably hasn't.
I'm like, damn, that's like, okay. Oh wow, I'm searching Nerdist podcast. I don't even see it.
No, I'm actually reading an article right now on the Hollywood Reporter. He rebrands the Nerdist podcast as long-running show gets a new home. It's now called Idiot. ID10T.
That's okay. Oh wow, he hasn't had an episode since June 13th.
Which I think was around the time that came out.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was good to hear him on that Michael Rosenbaum podcast though. He also had Jennifer Love Hewitt, which I'm like, okay.
Is she still relevant?
It turned out apparently she's got a new TV show that's about to come out, but it was a really good podcast. Like, I was surprised. I enjoyed it. He had Colin Hanks on, Kristen Bell. But yeah, from hearing everyone talk about Chris Hardwick, they've always said he's such a nice guy and all this and that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's. But I mean, fame does change people. That is a thing. Like, I mean, we've even seen that.
Right now. Happily married right now, so like, I don't know, like. You think if he was that way with one person, you're not gonna you're not gonna just change, like,
right.
So, and the way that person came out with that article, the way that she did that, she was like, "Ooh, is this certain person who started this certain pop culture?"
Right. She made it very clear who she was talking about.
But she was making it like she was trying to be vague. Like,
right.
Yeah. That was really fishy. That was the first red flag. What?
Oh no, I'm watching the Realm Royale tournament.
Oh, I thought like you saw something big news or something.
No, I'm watching the Realm Royale tournament, and like one team went into a building that another team was hiding in, and they didn't see them forever. It's like,
wow.
Oh, they're in there. What the hell?
Oh, I did see the Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie is supposed to come out next year.
Really, that soon?
Yeah, I'm like.
Yeah, because that's what you want to do. You want to rush that.
But yet Jared Leto is still going to be the Joker in like another movie. They're going to have two Jokers somehow. Like, what?
No, what? Jared Leto, he had a shot. He fucked it up.
I mean, would you blame him or would you blame like?
No, I blame him.
The director.
I blame him. for that Joker. And the only reason I blame him is because of the stories that I've heard around him and being the Joker.
Well, speaking of Jokers, Jeff John reveals the first look at uh, the new book about the three Jokers in the comics.
I might read that.
That
That'd be interesting.
that was revealed like 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago.
And we're finding and we're getting a first look about it. Like Batman found that out in that chair, the chair that gave
what was it called? I forget what it was called. Yeah, it was a chair.
It was during the Apocalypse Wars or something like that, right?
No, it was the end of the New 52 run, right? Batman chair, Joker identity. That comes up. Totally.
All I'm getting is stuff from
Rebirth. That's what that was.
Yeah. And then Doomsday Clock. That's been like pushed back so long, and I'm like, I'm just at the point where, I'm not keeping up with that stuff, but I'm hearing other people talk about it, and then once it's all completely out, I'm gonna read through it because I want to see how Watchmen connects to DC.
Through the multiverse. That's how.
Did Dr. Manhattan create the DC universe?
Probably.
That's a lot of people's theories.
It doesn't sound too far fetched. All things considered.
I mean, it is comics, so yeah. Oh, there's a new Spider-Man trailer for the game.
Oh yes, I did see about that, and it shows the classic Spider-Man.
Oh, this might be your. Wait, is this one of those weird refurbished deals? Probably. Oh no, new. Alienware, 24.5-inch, 16 by 9 gaming monitor, 240 hertz.
Okay, too bad I don't have a computer that can do anything close to 240 hertz.
279 retail, 499. That's crazy. 240 hertz. I'm fine with my setup now. I really am. I don't need anything crazy. Like eventually 4K, yeah, but
No, I don't need 4K. I would
I'm
like
not
a higher refresh rate, and I would like to get the stream above 30 frames and 720. That I would like to do as well.
Yeah. Like once 4K 144 hertz monitors become actually reasonable, then maybe, but I'm good for now. I'm good with 1080. Because I mean, I'm sitting like 2 feet away from it max. Like,
Right.
I don't need something crazy. Like, and half the time I turn the settings down a little so I get higher refresh rates. It's all about them frames. Oh crap. Let's see. Thing. Star Wars: The Clone Wars is returning. What?
The TV show, I assume?
I think so.
Why?
I don't know. And the animated series that was previously canceled in 2013 is making its return. New episodes of the show are coming with Disney showing off new footage at the Clone Wars 10th anniversary panel at San Diego Comic-Con today. The show is reportedly coming back with 12 episodes to complete the series.
Okay. I don't remember how it ended. I don't remember much about
That
it.
wasn't the good one, right?
Yes, that was the good one.
I thought the one that just ended like a little bit ago, that was the good.
That is that one.
This is the one that was in 2013. The one that ended was like last year, right?
Oh. No, because no, it's 2014 according to YouTube, or not to YouTube, to Google. It was 2014.
2013 to 14, probably, right? I don't know.
2008 to 14.
Oh. And what was the one that just ended? Was that one or
Well, there was Rebels.
Rebels? That's the one. Okay, I thought.
I think Rebels is still going on, I believe.
Is it? I thought that just ended. But that was supposed to be the good one, and the Clone Wars.
Well, there were two Clone Wars shows. The first one was bad. The second one was good.
Okay, gotcha. So I remember there was some Clone Wars show that wasn't good. So it
was the first one.
Okay.
It was the one that was animated that wasn't 3D CGI.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that was 2008.
Predator is a sequel, not a reboot. Okay. Apparently, they showed off a new Predator trailer. Jeff Johns writing Stargirl series for DC Universe. Stargirl? The name kind of sounds familiar, but I
Stargirl wasn't she in Legends?
She might have been in like
in the 40s. Yeah, that's her.
The Justice Society.
Yep, that's her.
Yeah, okay. I can't tell you anything about her though.
She looks like a female Captain America.
Yeah, pretty much.
Only with a staff instead of a shield.
No, not a whole lot of news yet from Comic-Con.
They probably can't talk about a whole lot of stuff yet.
Yeah. New poster for Young Justice. Looks weird.
Your boy Imtash is in 6 right now.
I like how he's my boy, Imtash. Like, I've watched maybe like 2 videos of his.
I never heard of him before until you said something and he shows up in this.
I mean, he's a big tournament. He's a big dude. He's got a lot of subscribers or followers or whatever. Seven new animes worth watching.
Well, see, I attribute Tash to you just like I attribute Chappie to Def. I never heard of Chappie before. Def mentioned
I
him.
don't know who that is.
He's a Cloud9 guy.
Am I supposed to know what that is?
It's a big esports team. Cloud9, yeah.
I don't follow esports. I probably
You've heard of Team Liquid, right? That's probably the biggest name.
That and was it Shanghai something? They're like the worst Overwatch players that are professional. I think they like have never won a match. Something Shanghai.
Have you ever heard of the Silver Snipers?
The like 70 to 80-year-old, yeah.
Yeah.
I watch Rooster Teeth.
Okay. I'd actually heard of them before they brought them up last week.
New Spider-Man PS4 story trailer confirms new villain.
I actually haven't watched the trailer yet.
I haven't either. Silver Sable. She can't be the villain that he was like surprised about, right?
Yeah, she's not really even a villain. She's the anti-hero. She's a
Oh god, you know Sony's trying to make Silver and Black. Black
right,
Cat
yeah.
and Silver Sable.
Yeah.
God, that Venom movie's gonna be so bad.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it's gonna be so bad. Oh, did you see Zombieland 2 is happening?
No.
Original cast is coming back.
I didn't love Zombieland as much as everybody else did. So
I mean, I've cooled on it a bit since it first came out, but you know, we've gotten so many sequels that have come out 10 years later that have not been that great. That I'm kind of like, and then it's supposed to come out October next year, but production doesn't start until January. So that doesn't leave a lot of time to
no,
make
it
the
doesn't.
movie. As we saw with, or as we're seeing with Venom, that movie took like 3 months to make. And it shows. Or at least there's only 3 months of filming, or let's see. Okay. So the villains for Young Justice season 3, according to this poster, is Darkseid and Vandal Savage. It's gonna be interesting.
I'm trying to think if Vandal Savage has been in. I'm definitely gonna have to watch Young Justice before this comes out.
Yeah.
I remember some about Young Justice, but not a whole lot.
Vandal Savage was in either the regular Justice League or Superman. I remember that. Because I remember the origin where it was like he was like a caveman who came across the meteor or whatever that gave him his immortal powers, and
He's been in the animated movies. I know that.
let's see. Yeah, that's an
I only
interesting.
recognize 3 of the people in this. Well, other than the two villains, I only recognize 3 people on this poster.
I recognize Nightwing and Superboy,
Yeah,
and
and that's
is the
according to
orange chick
this.
supposed to be Artemis?
Yeah, Tigress now.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah,
I don't
she's
recognize the.
Tigress, but she uses a
I don't.
bow.
Still Artemis. I don't
Yeah,
recognize yet the other 3. Like, Beetle, you've changed.
yeah, it's like you sure did pack away the Twinkies. Like,
Yeah, really.
and your color scheme is totally different.
You're no longer blue.
Hmm. I can't. I'm so looking forward to next or this season of CW stuff. It's gonna be good, especially Arrow because Roy Harper comes back. Yay! Even though like him and Thea supposedly like walked into the sunset, I guess that didn't really work out too well.
They're on Netflix. I just need to. There's so much stuff I gotta watch, and of course, I'm trying to stream more, so that takes up time. I don't have time anymore.
See, yeah, definitely though. Legends was the best of all of them. Like Flash and Arrow were for the most part kind of disappointing. Flash was like super disappointing, especially at the end. The like it led up to the end, and then it just like the way they concluded it was kind of like what? That's all I'll say. Was the first villain without speed powers though. So
True, it was.
oh, and the elongated man, fantastic. And I liked him. He was really good in the show.
I don't know who was in the show.
Yeah, they added him. He's was really good. That actor was
They should also add Plastic Man. They could have a stretch off.
yeah. They called him like Plastic Man in one episode. Like the press called him Plastic Man, and he's like, no, 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 and he was like, I'm the elongated man. Like, yeah, because that's better.
Because that sounds better, yeah. Okay, that was probably their. Okay, well, we can only get one in here, so we'll call him by both names. They've got the same powers.
And it's the I think it is the elongated man, like his Ralph Dibny, his identity they used. So, I don't know much about either him or Plastic Man, but
I just know that one of them's a thief, like a cat burglar type. That's all I know. Like like very really similar to like a black cat, where it was like, yeah, it's a thief, but also can be a hero when pushed.
Yeah, but I think Black Cat's become more of a villain though lately. He was the kingpin for a little bit.
I haven't read comics in so long. I haven't read comics. Like, I never finished Battle World. Like, that's how far back I go.
Ooh,
Or I haven't read anything. So, like, Civil War 2, I haven't read.
That was a cash grab, I heard, and it was not good.
I heard it wasn't good.
And then the whole Captain America's a Nazi, but oh wait, it's not actually the real Captain America, because the real Captain America comes back and punches the evil Cap in the face. That apparently happened. There's a, was it one of the YouTubers? They did like this huge rundown, like of like the was it of that story arc where Captain America's evil.
Like, comics historian or
Comics Explained, yeah.
or Comics Explained. Okay.
Secret Empire, yeah. 3 hours and 16 minutes long.
Wow.
See, I think they do little. They break them down individually, and then once they get through, they do one part, one video, and then they put it. I think they add them together into one long thing.
Okay.
I have it saved on my watch later because I actually do want to watch it. I'm not gonna be able to watch it all in one sitting, but
Right.
thank God YouTube saved your spot. So
Absolutely.
but there it is. Just yeah, I started picking up Fairy Tale where I left off.
I've thought about. I was like, I should pick up. I've thought about watching Fairy Tale again.
I need to finish it. Yeah.
But then I'm like, I don't remember a lot of what happened. Should I watch it all again? No. That's a lot.
Hey, I'm at a part where everyone, like, all of Fairy Tale has been like dealt with, except for Lucy. She supposedly somehow slipped through the cracks of this big baddie, like consuming everyone or trapping everyone or something. She supposedly, like, I don't know, somehow slips through the cracks because it's Lucy.
Right. I was like,
Dumb luck.
she doesn't have much powers. Okay, skip her. Doesn't really register on the radar.
Yeah, there's just an episode where they went in the backstory of like Mira Jane, Elfman, and them. That was a really good episode.
I thought they went back. I thought they've done their backstory.
I mean, this episode's a while back, I guess, but it's new for me. What was it? Where am I
Like,
at?
I never finished like the tournament.
Oh yeah, okay. Then you got
No. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Because I remember we meet
dragons. See that part?
what's his name's dad? Ice Dude. We meet his dad.
Wait, what now? Gray?
Gray, yeah.
His dad? What?
Yeah, like the Demon Saga.
No, oh, okay. You're just spoiled something for me then. I'm watching the Demon Saga now. That's his dad. The silver dude.
I was because what you just said, I don't remember.
Because right after the wizard, like the it was like the wizard tournament thing or whatever,
Yeah,
and then
and right
that
after that
led into
was
the dragons. Like, the before that officially ended, it was like the dragons and the time travel. Like the one chick sacrificed herself doing the time travel to turn back time 1 minute or something.
are you
Like
talking about the first guildmaster?
no, I'm talking about like the the daughter of Gray's like mentor of his master.
That sounds
She
familiar.
she like gave up her life to turn back time because everyone was dying because of like the dragons that went through like this big crazy gate, and everyone had like died, and she turned back time like a minute or something, and that gave people like, oh, this seems familiar, I'm gonna dodge this, I'm gonna dodge this attack, I'm gonna do that, stuff like that. But yeah, I'm on the Demon Saga now.
Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to spoil that.
Yeah, I'm on, was it 248? They had just destroyed the face, like the big giant weapon that could just like take magic away from the continent.
Yes, I remember that.
It was a very emotional episode where you thought Wendy and Carla were gonna sacrifice themselves, and then someone swoops
Yes,
in and saves them.
and then they don't. Yeah, I remember that.
That was
Yes.
emotional as fuck. Like, I'm like, were they really gonna kill Wendy and Carla? What? What? And then nope.
No,
Of course not.
there's no way.
Of course not. On 248 right now. But yeah, you did. I guess you have seen more than I have.
Yeah, I guess I have. I didn't realize that.
Is that backstory on Elfman and his family? That was really good.
I want to think that they did that like back before the change, the animation change.
I thought so too, but I guess not. That was like 240. I'm on 248. So that was like 245, 246, something like that. I think.
Yeah, where what's her name was actually kind of mean and emo
What's her
as
name?
a kid. Um, it's not Mary Jane, but what's her name?
Lasagna?
No, no, no.
No.
The the bartender. Is her name Mary Jane?
That's the one. Yeah, that's Mary Jane.
Mary Jane, that's it.
Yeah, the older sister of Elfman.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Where
Lasagna.
she was kind of all black and aggressive
Oh,
towards Urza.
that might have. Yeah, that was a different episode. Yeah, this one was like it showed like she was casted out by her like hometown or whatever because she like had a demon arm or whatever,
Demons,
and
yes, I do
yeah,
remember that.
that was an emotional
I do
episode.
remember that. Okay.
And Fairy Tale's been adding those feelings lately, like.
Talk about lately, they've always been there.
And then was it like they were getting Lucy, Natsu, and Happy were about to get their souls, and they were like, "Oh, think of something that you really like," and Happy was like, "Yummy fish and Carla, yummy fish and Carla, yummy fish." Oh, that's all he kept chanting, and I'm just like, "Oh my god, that's hilarious." Alrighty, I think I'm gonna get off and grab something to eat.
I think so. I'm going to do the same.
Alrighty, I will talk to you later.
Alrighty. And I will leave the stream. Thanks for watching. Bye.